I know, he thinks he's a hunter. But he's not interested in the birds, but they're wary of him, but he's been very good. This is the first time I've let them out since I've had the chicks. So that's a big deal. I mean, since the chicks have been out, not since I've had them, since the chicks have been free range. And I've got like some baby birds that they could eat, but I'm quite confident they're not going to try anything. I know. Hi, baby. They're welcome in my cabin, but I've got the dogs just going nuts. So I have had them in my cabin, but I've got like an extra. I've got 4 dogs. They're not all mine, but I have got them here at the moment. So, and then I've got. Sorry, look, I'm a mess. I overloaded that. This is all fermented feed. They absolutely love it. It's really good. I gave them all out heaps because I ended up putting them out on the ground as well because some of them weren't getting the guinea fowl and the geese and the ducks get the first right. So the geese and the guinea fowl, and look, I mean, there's sheer numbers, but it's not really the numbers, it's the bigger ones. And they're all coming onto my... Dude, you're looking at the guinea fowl. You're looking at the chickens because we've got Jessie with her chicks. So I'll stop it now. I know. I'd love to let you out, but you'll eat my birds. So I've got like 4 piles. I put 4 piles along the edge. This bit's like the ground's wet, but I tried to put it where the ground was dry, like there. That's when I say dry, you've got to remember it started raining again, so I need to get those off the hill, and there's a whole lot of buckets have gone down the hill. So they're all free ranging, and I won't feed them again today. This will last. Oh, I lie. I'll give the babies a meal when I put them to bed. But all the big birds. I know. What the hell's going on? That's Slinky. He thinks he's doing his job, which is fine. They're all doing their job. I know. Just let them be. Let them be. Hi, babies. See this little one here on the left? Sorry. I look at them in real life and I forget to focus the camera on them. The one on the left was in his cage with this little lavender one here, and I had to really get them to come out and to get in the sun and get out of the mud because there's mud on the floor of the cage. It's just that enclosure, it's hard to keep it dry. It did dry out. We had quite a few days without rain, but we've been raining again now every day. So I got them out. See, she's there. They're eating. I saw him do a poo. His poo was normal. It wasn't diarrhea, and it had no blood in it. I just think that they were frightened and didn't go out with the other keats, and then I had to herd them in. See how her feathers are manky from being in the mud, and see how these ones are getting better from being out roaming around. And then is it this one or that one? Actually, I think it's trying to work out which one it is that. See, that one's feathers are a bit yucky, but not too bad compared to this. I mean, they're muddy because there's just mud everywhere, and I give them fermented feed, and like they hop into the feed bowls. So it just is what it is. But I think it's this one. Yeah. Or is it that one? It's kind of good that I can't. I think it's this one. Yeah, his feathers are a bit more manky at the back. But it doesn't take long of them being out in the sun. Hi, sweetie. She'll run away from me. Yeah, good. That's a test, because if she's not well, she'll let me pick her up. And they're getting pretty good. all looking at me. They're getting pretty good. They're at my door. My floor is so dirty. It's terrible. But they're getting pretty good. They're sitting at my doorstep and they're getting used to me walking in and out. And I'm very happy for them to sit there because they're safe. The little ones are used to it, and they're used to me walking in and out without. Yeah, so that's. I refilled that bowl. That was the. So I filled it twice. Filled it 3 times. Refilled it twice, and then I overloaded it because it was just being eaten so quickly. So they get fed in the morning, and then they get fed again in the afternoon. So this is an earlier afternoon feed, mainly because of the babies. Because when I got those 2, I fed the 2 little ones that were left in their crate. So their crate's over here, in here. Oh, I did have it airing out. The tarp's fallen down. See, it's getting damp in here. And I just need to get the sun back into here. I'll just peg this so it won't. Just so it can get a bit of sun in. Don't worry, I'll empty those bowls before they go back to bed. I put more food in it this morning because those babies when they're alone. So the geese are up here and ducks are under the car. I can see a foot, I don't think you can. So the geese are at the front of the car. So the geese and the ducks, the geese and the ducks are hanging around quite well. I had to empty that out and let that get fresh water. And the chickens have still got their 2 crowds. I don't know where Noob went. He went off hunting. Oh, there's Arthur. The horses are underweight. I've got to get them some more. The hay is probably the best thing. They need another round bale. So I'll order another round bale next week. That worked quite well. Just get one once a fortnight. They've got some other hay in the meantime. Yeah, I can't keep up the same feed bills that I was with the bagged feed, and Arthur is underweight. That's a whole other story. I need to talk about that. I talked about the woman who I got him from. We've talked about getting put down, her taking him. She'd probably get him put down. And I just said, well, look, while he's alive and happy, I'll keep him. He's underweight. And I can only do what I can do. You coming, Elsa? Come on. You can come out. Elsa wants to come out. Come on, darling, and then I'll let the dogs out. Not all together. This one's got like a bald patch on its. You can come, darling. Elsa? So we've got 19 guinea fowl, 18 in this flock, which is great, and then Jessie hangs around with Cat's really not even interested. That's all my fermented feed along there. I've got my feed set up now because the horses can't get in because I've got an electric fence. Ooh. No, they're scared. Did you see that? They ran past them, but to get them away so they could jump into their enclosure. Yeah, they're scared of the birds. And Noob's off hunting at some sort of, like, you know, almost invisible creature somewhere. No, the cats need to come out. It's not fair. Just during the day. They're not allowed out at night. And they do go inside the cabins, but not really mine because I've got so many dogs in here. So that's one. Okay, so there's, out of this group, we've got the gang of 4 who are Pearl. Then we've got this little one here. We've got 4 other pearl ones. There's that one there. We had 2 that died. That one there next to the bigger one. That one's growing. And that little one down there. So that's 4. Plus we've got the gang of 4. She's talking to Elsa. And then we've got Jessie, who was up there somewhere. So we've got 9 pearl ones, and we've got 10 lavenders. So we've got this one, who's manky, and that worries me that she's just, I wish she would join in with the flock. She will. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me just do a double check. I count them during the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm only counting. Oh no, 10. Yeah. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 9. That little one went under the... Oh, it's a goose. Flapping her wings. You're both so brave. I know. Brave protectors of the realm. Brave protectors. Because that little creek, they've got water there, you see. I'm going to go and follow them. I've put so many videos onto these animals, and I was saying, like, what will happen is they will, they'll all grow up and they won't change so much, and I'll be settled in. Show me your adventures. Oh, good girl. It's drying up though, isn't it? Oh, you like that. You like that. You're a good girl. I know. You want to go down too, darling? You a bit scared? And there's a lot more plants growing. I'm not sure what they are. If they're there's a sort of a native violet of some sort. It's very clayey, muddy. So he went from being pristine white to a lot of grey tinge, like not grey, orangey, browny tinge on him. By this time, probably the only person watching this will be my mum. And maybe my stalkers. They're obsessed with me, but that's another story. Baby, you're coming up. Did you enjoy yourself? I know. She's beautiful. I've picked her up a couple of times. She's not as heavy. Oh, good girl, Elsa. Did you get out past those dogs? I better go and let the other dogs out. Thank you for watching.